And there was a man who talked to me and said that he was in fear of being murdered, and when he told me who it was, it's like, well, it's like no joke. He talked to me about being harassed and being bullied and things like that. I don't know because I wasn't around him. But when I think about who he was telling me who was harassing him and who was bullying him and things like that, it made sense. And I want to bring that up because there's one of them that wants to cram Mishnah on me, or the Torah laws, and I'm like, if Torah is such a good idea, then go ahead and rattle off and tell me what all the 613 Mishnah laws are. And that's when he went ahead and decided to act deaf. Typical tactic. Acting deaf like I didn't say anything. That's another form of emotional abuse. Just like when I was stabbed inside the government building calling itself an elementary school, and I had blood coming out of my DNA called my left leg, and time to act stupid about it. Time to act dumb about it. Oh, but that's after no, I don't want to go to school. And so when I think about it, I mean, basically, who was it that was forcing me to go to school? Why were they forcing me? Why not look at who was behind the forcing people to go to school? Who was it that forced me to go where I didn't want to go? Isn't that why I was being forced to go to school by somebody that probably, I mean, when I look, and that's just it, it's just like, what a waste of time. What a waste of my time. In fact, what's really sick is that the whole the phrase corporal punishment. Why not just call it what it is? It's called the word for corporal punishment is physical assault and battery. I'm not a lawyer, but I mean, why not just call them out for what they're doing? Hitting people with a piece of wood and calling it paddling. Excuse me. Yeah, that's abuse. Oh, let's not call it what it is. Same thing with one of them wanting to have a group of people called students gang up on a man or a woman that they chose to hand out a title of nobility to, called a student, and using force or coercion to force people to do right, instead of just finding out basically what the root of the problem was. In fact, when I look at things, when I look back at things, it's just like the ones who insist on being in control hate for people who are not malevolent to and don't get their little raisinets off on destroying lives. Absolutely hate and detest people who are what is called super empaths, which also gets back to the shortest Bible verse. Jesus wept. Which leads me to conclude that when Jesus was on earth, Jesus was a super empath.